Can anybody stop the tough, powerful Artur Beterbiev at light heavyweight? This your boy CJ Goodfella back with the Boxing Clinic, and I didn't do a prediction or review video on the Artur Beterbiev fight on ESPN versus the German guy because there was no need to. The German guy wasn't that good. He went in survival mode most of the fight. Then Beterbiev just had the will and the passion to get him out of there. That's all that was. Beterbiev nasty, man. There's no doubt in my mind he knocks out Kovalev. If they was ever to fight, if Kovalev ever grew up here to fight him. But I don't see too many people beating him at light heavyweight. I'm not even sure I would bet on anybody. He went to 12 rounds with old boy. He showed patience, poise, and he took his time. He didn't rush anything into the last round. He's a marksman. He's accurate. He's good to the body. He's good to the head. He punches with precision. He got good technique. Maybe it just might be he's not a elusive fighter. He's not a great defensive fighter, but he's a good technician. So when you got good technique. Excuse me. You got good technique. You ain't gotta be the greatest defender. He keep his hands home to get his hands back. Catches him on the glove. He's offensive. He's very patient. Good at cutting the ring off. Good at obliterating the body. Then bringing up the head up to the top to the head. Good at mixing it up. He's definitely the total package and probably is the number one light heavyweight right now. Just off of the eyeball test, but the eyeball test can fool you sometimes. He definitely has chinks in his armor that hasn't been exposed yet. Until he fights the upper echelon light heavyweights, we won't know. I think him and Adonis Stevens share the same promoter and the same advisor, Al Heyman, I believe. I don't know where Artur Beterbiev stands. He was just fighting on top-ranked card on ESPN. Maybe they just won a purse bid, but I know he was with Yvonne Michael, and that's who Adonis Stevenson with. I know he was advised by Al Heyman at one point. I think he still is. And that's who Adonis Stevenson is advised by. And, that'd be an interesting fight if Adonis can get past Badou Jack. I think if Beterbiev fought Badou Jack, I just think he would be too physically strong at this point for Badou Jack. Depending on how he looks, he might grow into his 175-pound body in Badou Jack. He looked very small versus Nathan Cleverly. But, the only guy I really see giving Beterbiev an issue is probably Sullivan Barrera, because he's probably the best pure boxer at 175. But you do got the Usyk, the nail. He gotta just get more polished. But he's a good fighter. I don't see Marcus Brown competing with Beterbiev at this point. Adonis Stevenson always got that puncher's chance. I think Badou Jack is too small, but we see what he do with Adonis Stevenson. Bivol, that'd be an interesting fight. I just think Bivol is very polished too. That'd be a good fight. That'd be an excellent fight. I would favor Beterbiev, man. I just think his eyeball test is a little bit more solid in my opinion. I've seen a lot from him for a guy with only 11 professional fights. I just seen the poise and the patience, and he didn't rush it. He let the boxing fight come to him. I think for him the toughest fight would probably be a guy like Barrera or Adonis Stevenson, because Barrera is probably the best, pure boxer at 175. And, he would possess some problems for Beterbiev early on. Beterbiev would have to, cut the ring off on a guy that's got good full movement, decent defense and good punching power and good athletic ability. That'll be a tough fight. Adonis Stevenson always a tough fight. See if you can take that left hand. Especially with Beterbiev doesn't move his head off the spot a lot. That'd be the two toughest fights for him. And hopefully he can get those fights pretty soon and prove that he's the best at 175. Because he's already like 32, 33 years old. With 11 fights, he turned pro late, obviously. But I know Kovalev ain't taking that fight. Let's be real. Even John David Jackson said that's the guy that I always thought that would be Kovalev or Artur Beterbiev. And, he looked physically stronger in there Saturday. Got dynamite in both hands. Good body puncher. Looked in good shape. I think that might have been his first almost 12 rounder. I think the first time he went to 12 rounds. And, anytime you can step it up and get the knockout and have enough energy to go all out in the 12th round and get the knockout, that means you probably a solid 12-round fighter.
And that was just more experience in the bank for him. We'll see where he go from here. Probably gonna do some mandatory defenses since he got at least a mandatory defense since he got a vacant title. But he got decent speed for his side for him for his style. Good technique. I mean, good punching power. I don't see too many people beating him at 175. He's gonna be an issue. And I know Kovalev gonna continue to run. But let me know what y'all think. We out.